Lastly, 1/2 inch. I'll just show you one. So that's one through bolt right there. I could cut it down, but I'm gonna save you all the boring stuff and do the other 3 and tighten them all down. Basically, same process. Do it for the rest of the 3, and torque them to spec. Now, let's get to it. All right, so I got the bolts in, all 4 of them. All right, here we go. This is what it looks like. I had to really stack a bunch of spacers in here. I got 1 extra on the bottom, and I end up with 3 extra on the top. And that's all gonna vary depending on your installation, what kind of mount you're doing. So it's on with the steering in, and now let's I'm gonna start to prepare the engine. And apparently there's some pieces of styrofoam for packing that they used. Ooh. It says to remove all these pieces in yellow. So all these pieces, that was just for shipping. And boom, boom, got that out. There's one here, here. Last one in the back. Now all that double check, come around this side. Well, that's all gone. And that was there just for shipping purposes, just so everything's supported and this doesn't, the cowl doesn't crush in. Now let's see what else we got to do to this. I know eventually when I get to the point we need to add oil, we have to add our controls now. Let's start that. Yeah, next would be adding the controls. Good morning. So it's the next day. Let me see. This morning we're going to continue on with mounting our control box mount. So I bought this. This is a TH Marine throttle control, universal throttle control right here. So I'm actually gonna just mount it right here. I've already got it marked where I want to mount it. So I'm gonna just use some self-tapping screws, get that in there, and then we can mount the control box. Then we're gonna mount the control box. Yes. All right, let's get to it. Yeah, this is just a TH throttle control mount, universal. I'll go right here. All right. First things first. Now I'm going to go ahead and prep this. 1, 2. I'm going to do 3 across here and 1 down here to hold in place. So Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mark my location for my pilot holes. Not like that. I started that one, but okay. Alright, those are marked. Now we can get to drilling. See the size of that. Okay, there we go. Nice. I'm gonna have to pre-drill this because it's on the round edge. I don't see this working out too well. Alright. Now, I'm gonna get a smaller drill bit. Like this. And pre-drill it. Oh, it clears the wires, yeah. Very good, very good. Very good, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll do top and bottom. That's it for now, for mock-up. Alright, so let me show you what I did off camera through movie magic. So basically, I got the side mount plate on. I think I showed you drilling these holes earlier, so I test fitted everything and that worked. And now I end up missing one of the throttle cables, and the one cable I did have was actually too long. So one thing I learned, being this is my first motor I'm installing ever. I'm by no means professional. By no means. I'm a good installer, but when it comes to boats, I'm still a newbie. I'm still new at boats. So I installed this one on the left here. This one here is for the shifter, the gear shift, and this is the actual throttle right here. So I think I'll mark my other end so I know which one's which when I hook it up. But the wonderful manual, they really make these, they print these manuals in a way that you need to take to the dealership, because they just leave out a lot of important parts. Like, they don't tell you which cable to buy, really. They really don't. And if you look up the 2020 rigging guide, if you try to call a Suzuki dealer and give them that number, basically it means nothing to them. Yeah. So after some research, I found out which cables I need, and this is just a standard cable. They could have said it was a standard 3300 series. So let me show you, just in case you guys ever install a 25 to 30 horse or any Suzuki's, I guess any smaller Suzuki that has this control box, which you will. Anything under, you know, 30 below, I think even the 50s, 60s they do. Same control box. So this is what I'm using. See that? This is a C-Star solution, C-Star. So this is the part number, CCX 633, and the last two digits right here is the length of your cable. So for me it's 7 feet. That's all I needed. So you have a CCX 63307. If you had a 12-foot cable, it'll be 1-2 at the end. If you had a 21-foot cable, it'd be 2-1 at the end. Anyway, that's about it right there.